In June 2025, the entertainment world was shaken by a comprehensive investigation that would challenge everything we thought we knew about one of Hollywood's most enigmatic figures. Airmail magazine published a bombshell report titled The Cult of Leto, an investigation that took months to compile, featuring interviews with 9 women who came forward with allegations spanning over a decade. These aren't just celebrity gossip stories, these are serious allegations of inappropriate behavior, with some accusers claiming they were minors when the alleged incidents occurred. Today, we're going to examine this investigation with the gravity it deserves. We'll look at what the accusers are saying, how Leto has responded, and what this means for accountability in Hollywood. This isn't about taking sides. This is about understanding a story that's still unfolding. To understand the weight of these allegations, we need to understand who Jared Leto is in the entertainment world. Born in 1971, Leto rose to fame as Jordan Catalano on the TV series My So-Called Life in the mid-90s. From there, he built a dual career as both an actor and musician that would span 3 decades. As an actor, he's known for intense method performances in films like Requiem for a Dream, Dallas Buyers Club, which earned him an Oscar, and more recently, House of Gucci and Morbius. But it's his role as the frontman of 30 Seconds to Mars that's particularly relevant to this story. The band, formed in 1998, has cultivated what many describe as an unusually devoted fan base. Leto has openly embraced religious and cult-like imagery in his branding. The band's followers call themselves the Echelon. Leto refers to himself as their prophet. At concerts, fans often wear white and participate in what Leto calls ceremonies. This isn't subtle marketing, it's deliberate cultivation of devotion that goes beyond typical artist-fan relationships. The Mars Island Retreats. In 2019, Leto hooked this concept further with Mars Island, a spiritual retreat in Croatia, where fans could pay thousands of dollars to spend days with Leto in what was explicitly marketed as a cult-like experience. Photos from these retreats show Leto in white robes, leading processions of fans through forests, standing on cliffs with arms raised as dozens below mimic his pose. The band's official Twitter account posted, "Yes, this is a cult, #Mars Island." For many, this was performance art, an extension of Leto's artistic persona. But according to the recent investigation, for some young women, these retreats and the broader culture around Leto created environments where boundaries allegedly became blurred. The Airmail investigation represents months of reporting by journalist Alex Jung. This wasn't a quick hit piece. It was a comprehensive investigation that involved extensive fact-checking and verification processes. 9 women spoke to Airmail, some on the record, others anonymously. The allegations span from 2006 to 2021, covering a 15-year period. The allegations fall into several categories, and it's important we discuss them with the seriousness they deserve. Several women allege that Leto pursued them when they were underage. These accusers claim Leto initiated contact through social media, often Instagram direct messages, and that the conversations quickly turned sexual in nature. One accuser alleges that Leto flew her to various cities when she was under the legal age of consent and engaged in sexual activity with her. She describes feeling assaulted and traumatized by these encounters. Other accusers describe incidents at concerts, meet and greets, and private gatherings where they allege Leto behaved inappropriately, including claims of unwanted touching and aggressive sexual behavior. Several accusers specifically mention the power dynamic, how Leto's status as a celebrity and their position as young fans created situations where they felt unable to say no or fully consent when they were still developing their judgment and decision-making abilities. According to the investigation, accusers describe a consistent pattern. Leto would identify young fans through social media, initiate private conversations, and then arrange meetings that allegedly led to inappropriate encounters with individuals who were not yet adults. The accusers interviewed by Airmail describe a systematic approach, not random incidents, but a deliberate pattern of behavior targeting vulnerable young fans who were in their teens and overwhelmed by attention from their idol. It's crucial to understand why these allegations are only now becoming public, some nearly 2 decades later. Several accusers told Airmail they had previously tried to speak out on social media, only to be attacked by Leto's devoted fan base. They describe being called liars, attention seekers, and worse. This fan harassment reportedly silenced many potential accusers for years. The investigation suggests that Leto's cultivation of an intensely loyal fan base may have inadvertently, or perhaps deliberately, created a protective barrier around him. Jared Leto has categorically denied all allegations made against him. Firmly, through his representatives, Leto issued a statement calling the allegations completely false and claiming they are part of a coordinated attack on his reputation. His team has characterized the accusations as coming from individuals seeking attention or attempting to damage his career. Leto's representatives have also pointed to his long career without previous public allegations as evidence of his character. It's worth noting that Leto's team has not just denied the allegations, they've suggested they may pursue legal action against the accusers and the publication. This is a common response in high-profile cases, and it raises important questions about how allegations against powerful figures are handled in our legal system. What's notable is that Leto himself has remained largely silent on social media and in public appearances since the story broke. This contrasts with his typically active online presence. Whether this silence is strategic legal advice or personal choice, it leaves many questions unanswered. The entertainment industry's response has been notably muted. Unlike some previous high-profile allegations, there hasn't been an immediate wave of support for accusers or condemnation of Leto. This may reflect the current landscape post-Me Too, where the industry has become more cautious about responding to allegations before legal processes play out. Leto's fanbase has been split. Some fans have rallied to his defense, dismissing the allegations as lies or attention-seeking behavior. However, others have expressed disappointment and concern, particularly given the nature of the allegations involving minors. The band's official social media accounts have remained active, but haven't directly addressed the allegations. Several of Leto's upcoming projects remain in development, but industry insiders suggest that studios and production companies are likely reviewing their associations with him. This is standard practice when serious allegations emerge, though it doesn't indicate guilt or innocence. These allegations emerge in a different landscape than the initial wave of #MeToo revelations in 2017 to 2018. There's now more awareness of how power dynamics work in entertainment, but also more skepticism and fatigue around high-profile allegations. The Leto case raises specific questions about the nature of celebrity worship and fan culture. His deliberate cultivation of cult-like devotion among fans creates unique power dynamics that experts say can be particularly problematic when it comes to consent and appropriate boundaries. When allegations involve individuals who were underage at the time, the stakes become even higher. These cases are often more complex legally and emotionally, with issues of memory, trauma, and the passage of time all complicating the pursuit of justice. The airmail investigation represents a type of accountability journalism that has become increasingly important in the post-#MeToo era. These comprehensive investigations serve a crucial function when legal systems may be inadequate for addressing historical allegations. As of now, no criminal charges have been filed against Jared Leto. These remain allegations. And in our legal system, individuals are presumed innocent until proven guilty. However, the comprehensive nature of the airmail investigation, involving multiple accusers over a 15-year period, has created a serious cloud over Leto's career and reputation. This story raises fundamental questions that extend beyond any one individual. How do we handle allegations that span decades? How do we balance the presumption of innocence with the need to take accusers seriously? What responsibility do celebrities have when they cultivate intense fan devotion? The coming months will likely determine how this story develops. We may see legal action, either criminal charges or civil lawsuits. We may see more accusers come forward, or we may see evidence that contradicts the allegations. What's certain is that this represents a significant moment of reckoning for Jared Leto, and potentially for how we think about celebrity culture and accountability. Regardless of what ultimately happens with these specific allegations, this case serves as a reminder that fame and talent don't insulate anyone from accountability for their actions, especially when those actions allegedly involved vulnerable young people. The entertainment industry, fans, and society as a whole continue to grapple with how to handle these situations with both fairness and justice. This story is far from over. We'll continue to follow developments as they unfold. For now, 9 women have spoken about their experiences as young people in the entertainment industry. Their voices have been heard, And that, in itself, represents a significant moment in the ongoing conversation about power, accountability, and justice in Hollywood.